Welcome to Sagar's Reveries. I'm Sushma Sagar. All content on this channel is drawn from my original work. If you are inclined to pause and to reflect on our shared human experience, come walk with me. The journey begins here. Listen to this story titled The Belief. Pallavi, 22, had just signed her first film contract. She had no prominent family, no Bollywood background, just her looks and talent. She had been so alone in the world after the death of her parents in a plane crash when she was 10. 8 years later, her Nani, who had taken her into custody, also expired. That wasn't all. Vijay, her uncle, who was only a few years older than her, more of a sibling than an elder, drew away from Pallavi. He had always been affectionate in an offhand way, but now he seemed distant and unapproachable. One day he came and sat down beside her. Pallu, the sooner we settle this between us, the better, he began. I have gone through the legal papers and Mom has left some fixed deposits for you, but nothing else. Now that you are legally of age, what are you thinking of doing? What are you trying to say? You should find out about your inheritance from your father's brothers. They have not once come forward to offer any support. You can file an inheritance claim for one. And meanwhile, I suggest you stop living here, as that will weaken your case. I also think it will be in your best interests to start fighting your own battles. She swallowed hard. She knew he had just thrown her over the cliff. I understand, Mamu. I know about your girlfriend, she said quietly. He looked uncomfortable. I will do my best to help you with funds now and then, but don't lean on me. Don't lean on anyone except yourself, he said. Pallavi nodded, although her heart was breaking. That night, she wept for a while, thinking of Nani. Then, as was her nature, she summoned up her courage. Why are you crying, Pallavi? She said to herself. You will not be crushed. You have many gifts. You have brains and gumption to go on and conquer the world. Girl, you are stunning. You can be a film star. She got up to wash her face, and her dimpled image smiled back and winked cheerfully at her. In the morning, she packed and came down to the living room with her back straight, her gaze clear, ready to face the future. Goodbye, Mamu. I hope you have a happy life. You are right. I should learn not to depend on anyone. The sooner one learns this lesson, the better. He looked relieved. Good, he said as he picked up her suitcases. Uh, if you ever need help, don't hesitate to ask, he added. She nodded and stepped into the waiting Uber. All through the following 4 years, she had one sweet support. Sumitra, her girl Friday, who, though unremarkable and from a middling family, was fiercely loyal and admiring and wise. She stood like family with her, literally becoming her mentor and mother. They will fall at my feet, they will rave about my talent. The world is mine to conquer. Pallavi danced joyfully as she waved the contract above her head like a flag. Be careful, Swami cautioned. Life can trip you. Why would it? What wrong have I done? I focus on my goals, I work hard in perfecting myself, and I have faith. Pallavi was offended. Faith in what? And perfecting for whom? In perfecting myself successfully in the eyes of the world. Swami giggled. You want the admiration of people? What do you mean? Those who are just existing. I mean, they don't know what they need or want, Swami mumbled, then added thoughtfully, I guess I don't know what I meant. I suppose they are merely rushing about to make things more bearable. Pallavi turned away. Sometimes you are annoying, but I still don't get your point. I just felt you are chasing something that is not real. Hmm. Huh. Pallavi walked out in a huff. Yet Swami's words stayed with her longer than she expected. People don't know what they want. People don't know what they want. For the first time, her own certainty about wanting to be perfect for a world that itself is unaware of its purpose felt futile, as if it aimed at something hollow. She felt restless. I don't quite know what I truly need to believe in. I wish I knew, she muttered as she drifted off to sleep. At times, the subconscious provides answers. That night, Pallavi dreamt. A drum kept beating and the ocean waves kept rolling again and again. She then saw a small unmanned boat bobbing in the distance. It went down and came up, went down and came up endlessly. Then, to her horror, she saw her own figure standing in the boat. She tried to scream, but no sound emerged from her throat. After what seemed an age, a voice boomed amidst the chaos. You are not what passes, you are what endures. She woke up. I never believed I matter so much, she spoke aloud. It is a strange idea to believe in myself because I leave a mark on life forever. Wow. Her spirit soared as she stepped out of bed. Listen to a poem. Oftentimes I look up. Oftentimes I look up and draw you upon myself like a sequined veil. There seems to be an undefinable pull between us. You never fail to rivet me. Bent upon reaching their nameless destinations, motor drivers on the streets, insulated within small bubble worlds, intently train their eyes upon the macadam, which, like a livid serpent, slithers unendingly beneath. Your shimmering weave merits but a passing glance. The bridal finery with which you pulsate, fiery as a sunspot, to them is a barely seen dance. I imagine you have forever pined for the attention of mankind. Like an elderly mom waiting for a smile from her ever busy son, stained, ragged, rough. I am all yours, though. Am I good enough? Here's another poem with carefree gait. With carefree gait, I'd bend my feet to greet the day. I'd satiate upon its splendid lay. I'd spread my arms, the earth embrace in an expansive, ecstatic blaze. I'd swing the pendulum of time as it were a mighty bell. I'd kiss an atom, wink at a quark in the brevity of its weeny spell. I'd freely lark with scruffy crows, carefree as a faineant, make grand outlandish plans, then doze beside an ancient monument. I'd gladly be a mendicant and sing and dance to celebrate life's exotic minutiae as well as its enormity. Now listen to Lord Krishna's promises to his devotees. I want to share with you all a few of the most uplifting verses from the Bhagavad Gita, where Lord Krishna reiterates a beautiful promise to us. Number 1, chapter 9, verse 22. Quote, those who think of me with singular devotion, I provide what they lack and preserve what they have. Unquote. To be noted, He takes care of our life. Our daily life is held by Him in a quiet, sustaining way. Wonderful. Number 2, chapter 12, verses 6 and 7. Quote, those who worship me, fixing their mind on me, I swiftly deliver them from the ocean of birth and death. Unquote. To be noted, God rescues us from suffering. He actively intervenes and lifts us out of our tribulations. Number 3, chapter 10, verses 10 and 11. Quote, to those who are devoted with love, I give them understanding. I destroy their ignorance. Unquote. To be noted, He guides our inner self toward real wisdom. He works within to illuminate. Number 4, chapter 9, verse 31. Quote, my devotee never perishes. Unquote. To be noted, a simple, emphatic assurance, a direct, uncomplicated promise. Number 5, chapter 18, verse 66. Quote, abandon all dharmas and take refuge in me alone. I shall liberate you from all sins. Do not grieve. Unquote. To be noted, here God asks our absolute surrender and gives His absolute protection. We need not worry about our flaws or our karmic burdens. He promises total freedom, eternal freedom, if only we could have the faith to surrender completely. What a wonderful future awaits us. We have His assurance, we have His protection, we have His promise of eternal liberation. I see only rainbows in the offing.